Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be drafting a bustier pattern, not just a bustier pattern but the updated version. Yes, I know we know how to draft bustiers, but trust me, you're going to learn one or two drafting techniques in this video that will change your bustier game. So let's dive right into it. So for this tutorial, these are the measurements that we'll be needing. So with our starting line drawn already and our pattern paper ready, let's go ahead and input our shoulder measurement, which is 15. Go ahead and take your shoulder slope for the front, which is 1.5, your neck width and your neck depth measurement, which is 3 by 3. That's a standard measurement. Go ahead and draw out your respective lines. So guys, if you find value in any of my videos, please kindly like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. I do not take it for granted. So let's get back into the video of the day. So the next line we are drafting is the chest line. If you don't know how to get your chest line, it's your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. Go ahead and impute that. Then next on the list is the under bust point. I don't measure my bust point on my client, so if you keep on watching, you'll find out how I get my bust point line. So we'll mark out the half length, which is 16, and we'll draw out the lines respectively. So guys, to get this bust point, what I do is I come down by 1.5 from the chest line. This works for busts 33 to 43. Then for other bigger sizes, you can come down by 2 inches. This is one of the secrets of your bustier game, guys. It gives your bust a lift. It will lift your bust. You see that video, she was not putting on any bra. So if you'll be trying that, let me know in the comment section. So we go ahead to impute our bust pan line. We'll take our waist, do our waist dart intake. I did a waist dart intake of 0.75 on both sides. Guys, if you want firmness on your dress, if you don't want to see squeezed line, please use 0.75 or 1 inch, but 0.75 is a standard. 0.5 would not give you any tightening, so that's why I'm insisting on 0.75. So to get the armhole, I go up by 3 inches, I come out by 0.5. Yes, it works for me for all body sizes. I won't come and teach you what doesn't work. So go ahead and impute the bust measurement and draw out the armhole. So next is our under bust contouring. You need to tighten it. So I came out by 0.5 at the center front and 1.25 on the side front. Downward, I come out by ½ inch because I don't want to have a slanted line. And yes, I'm going to put everything back. Fashion designing is all about give and take. So using your curved ruler, connect both lines from the bust point to your contoured lines respectively. So impute your waist measurement. Every dart taken, make sure to impute everything so that you don't have shortage in your measurements. And go ahead and connect your lines. Then you have your basic bodice drafted already. So I'll go ahead to just outline them in their individual niches. So the next we'll be drafting is the bust dart measurement, which I used 2 inches. Remember, bust dart will help your back and your front pattern to align. So next is our over bust contouring. We do that by dividing the shoulder into two, find the middle line and connect it to the bust point. So before we do that, we need to get our cup measurement. So how do you get your cup measurement? You measure from your under bust to where you want your cup to start. So my client doesn't want her boobs exposed, so I think I did 6.5 in the video. So I'll be doing a tutorial on some important measurements to give your bustier a very good fit, so look out for it, guys. So I'm taking my cleavage measurement and connect the lines. Do a rough line first, then if you like what you see, if the curve is curving, you can go ahead and roll out the lines. So I did a contouring of 0.75 on both sides. Use the straight ruler, guys. Don't use the curved side, if not you're going to have excesses, and we don't want that. We want everything to be firm. So go ahead and measure the dart legs, making sure they are equal so that you won't have shortage. Your cup will not be short or one will be longer than the other. Then go ahead and blend. So I'll take one of the dart legs, add it to the armhole. Please watch carefully how I did it in the video, then connect it to the armhole. Please watch it carefully so that you don't make a mistake. Then the second dart leg, we are going to use it to tighten the armhole. So I divided the other 0.75 into two, placed it, and just marked. Then you take a straight line from here down. That's for your yoke tightening, so everything is balanced. Remember I said fashion designing is give and take. So to open a dart or to close a dart, you have to open a dart, whichever way. So let's close our bust dart. That's why I opened the waist dart, because we needed to close the bust dart. So go ahead and follow that line, close your bust dart properly and hold it down with a sellotape. You can see the shortage already. Thank God for pattern drafting, it's not an issue. So all we'll do is just fill it up by rolling a straight line. So guys, this next part, please watch carefully. This is another drafting technique that will really change your bustier game. You see those two lines I'm touching? You're going to use your curve ruler, the head, and place it. Make sure the lines, the ruler is sitting in between the two lines. Yes, fit it properly, then draw your curve. I tell you, if you try this, oh, your bustier is going to be so on point. Your cup is going to be so perfect, and that is it. Your bustier is ready. It's not difficult, guys. It's not difficult. And remember, if you can draft a bustier perfectly, you won't have issues with corsets, because bustiers are the foundations of corset. With this pattern now, I can draft a corset. So go ahead and blend every sharp part. Go ahead and blend, then we cut out. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm ready to answer every of your questions. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Please do well to give this video a thumbs up if you got value from it. So guys, let's work on the yoke part. So go ahead and close it up, hold it down with a paper sellotape. And no, you don't need to add any other thing anywhere. This is just perfect. This is just the perfect fit, the perfect yoke for the bustier you just drafted. The only tightening we need to do is the neckline tightening. You know, when you're working with circle necklines, there are tendency for it to gape. So what we'll do is just mark out 0.25 at the neckline and connect it to the shoulder slope. Then you cut out. Remember, whatever you do for the front, you do for the back. And our yoke is ready. Your bustier is ready. One other thing I always do is I take out 0.5 by the side of the side pattern and connect it to that leg, just to give it a bit of a shape. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.